What's up guys, Raheem here. In this video I'm going to be addressing the question that I always get asked. Like whether it's strangers, even close friends have asked me before, people in the gym, people on the street, whatever. And that question is, do I take steroids? See now, like, I don't have anything against, well, I do have something against steroids. I don't personally use them. I've never thought to use them, never wanted to use them. Never really seen any kind of way to benefit from using them. I never really thought personally, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I never thought I even needed them. Like I've been training without them, and like I've been training without using them, and whilst I've been training, I've never even thought of using them. Like I said, like that's just not something that's crossed my mind. Like people have approached me and said, "Oh, do you want to get bigger? You want to get stronger? You want to get whatever?" And I said, "Yeah," and I'll do it in my own time, naturally. Like people have literally been like put it on the plate in front of me and asked me, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not interested, because from like people in the gym that I know of, like just they've told me stuff, like the questions that they've had, the issues that they've had with the steroids, and I'm thinking I don't want to have anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel healthy now, like naturally. I don't want to be in a place where I'm end up in a hospital bed because of taking steroids and stuff like that, just to get bigger and stronger. It doesn't make any sense when I can get bigger and stronger by just doing it naturally. So, and like here's a fun fact as well. Like probably about a month ago was the first time I ever even tried a protein shake. So I've literally built my physique and my strength by just how I eat, how I train, and the lifestyle I live. Yeah, so whenever like I hear the steroid thing comes up quite a, like it's a often reoccurrence. Like I just, don't get me wrong, like at first I used to take offense to it. I used to be like, oh, here we go again, the steroid question, blah blah blah. But then I thought, if this guy or this woman is asking me for my steroids, I must be doing something right. I must look good, or I must have some decent strength, you know what I mean, for them to be asking me, are you on steroids? Because if I was doing something wrong, then they would not ask me, clearly not. So I feel like, so nowadays when people ask me, I just say, no, I'm not on steroids, and then I give them I'll break it down as why I'm not on steroids and so on and so forth. But yeah, like steroids, like the issues you can have, it's not even, for me personally, like if you want to do it, fair play, you do your thing. But for me personally, like what I know about steroids isn't something that entices me to want to take them. So like, for instance, like the mood swings, the liver failure, all of this stuff. And I've heard of these things happening to people that I know of as well. That's what makes it 10 times worse. It's not just things I've heard on the street or I've Googled. These are things that people have told me, oh yeah, when I used to take them, back in whatever day it was, this is what happened to me. And I'm just like, it's pushing me even further away from even thinking about taking them. So, like I said, if you want to take them, you do your thing in it. But for me personally, that's not something I'm really interested in. Something that's literally, I don't think about it at all. And like, even when I'm competing now, people are like, oh, when you compete, you may need to take them. Another thing that kind of put me off even competing as well, because they're like, oh, all the guys on the stage beside you are going to be juiced up and whatever. And I was just like, what can I do about that? Like, all I can do is bring my best package on the stage, bring my best performance and whatever. I can't stop these guys from being juiced up next to me. Like, that's just what they want to do in it. So if that's what they want to do, leave them to it. I'll just be natural. Even if I'm the only natural one on stage, I do not care. Trust me, like steroids is not, nah. It's just not something that I want to get involved with, and no. Like, I never got in this game to rush it. Like, never. When I started bodybuilding, I never thought, oh yeah, I hope I get big tomorrow, I hope I get strong tomorrow. I was realistic in it. Like, a lot of people are not realistic. Like, they'll be hoping to get the gains. They go gym one day and hoping to wake up with gains. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. You wake up with soreness, yeah? Gains, nah. You know what I mean? So Yeah, like I said, I was just realistic from the start, like, and I was very optimistic as well. And I knew that if I continue to be consistent and dedicated and put in the work, then the results will come, which is what happened. So, yeah, like, like it's a very I don't know, for some people it's a very like it's a very tough subject to talk about. For me, it isn't, because I just know what I want, and I know what I know what I will put my body in, and I know what I won't put my body in. And I've never taken any enhancements, and like, I don't plan to take any enhancements. You don't need enhancements. You don't even need protein shakes. Well, we'll save that for another video. But just there's so many things you don't need that in this fitness industry people will tell you that you need, that you don't. And steroids is definitely one of them. So it's definitely one thing that you do not need if you like to see results, to see gains. You do not need steroids. But yeah, I just wanted to, like, you know, give you guys a heads up and stuff, and you know, answer your question, because I get that question quite a lot. And obviously, if you say, for instance, you haven't come across me in person or whatever, like, when you eventually do, you can go back to this video and then you'll get my answer. You know what I mean, in full on. You know, I'll be breaking it down to you fully, like, as to why I don't mess with them. Yeah, just not a big fan. I'll be honest, not a big fan. Just straight natural, and even now people don't believe me. What can I do about that? People don't believe me. People say, oh no, he must be on something, or they'll say silly stuff like, oh, he's black, he's meant to have it. Come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. You can't say I went to the gym and then I got gains because I'm black. That don't make any sense. Yeah, genetics play a part. Yeah, we know that. But he's meant to have it because he's black. Have you never seen a white person or an Asian person or a different background, like, with gains? Whether that's lean, whether that's fully ripped, whether that's bulked up, muscly, maybe that's flat, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, you tell me you've only seen black people with muscle? Let's not be silly now, come on. So yeah, like I said, genetics do play a part, but what was there no hard work being put in? Was I not consistent? Of course I was, you know what I mean? So let's not downplay the work that gets put in for these gains that are being made. Like, not just myself, but other bodybuilders and athletes or whatever are out there. Yeah, let's not downplay the hard work that gets put in to make to gain these results, because yeah, I feel like it's an excuse to say, oh, you know what, I'm not gonna go to gym. I'm not gonna bother because this person is black. Oh, he's got black in him, so he's gonna get bigger than me anyway. Look, come on, let's just cut the foolishness out, man. But yeah, like, and don't get me wrong, steroids aren't just used by bodybuilders either. Steroids are used by your favorite athletes. But obviously the federation, they've got, you know, connects and stuff like that. You can mask it or whatever. Yeah, so it's not just bodybuilders that run steroids. There's a lot of people out there on steroids, and you know, to each their own, innit? That's just it's not something that like I've said, that's just not me. I want to keep it natural. I will be keeping it natural. Yeah, like, that's how I plan to stay natural bodybuilder. I want to show people that it can be done. Like, I show people you can make gains without even having protein shake and all these other supplements stuff in your body. Like, a lot of supplements, like I mentioned, they're just absolutely bogus. Just there to make money from these companies. So yes, yeah, that's just my take on steroids. But there's a lot more like cons and even pros. Even there's a lot more stuff that goes into, like, that comes down to steroids. But I'd suggest that you guys just research on it if you're gonna go into it. But if you're gonna start taking them, I suggest you guys do your mad research on it, and not just rush into taking something that could have a very bad effect on your body. Yeah, and obviously if you see a lot of pros, sorry, like, oh, you get strength, you get size, you get this, you get that, make sure to check the cons too. You know what I mean? Make sure they're balanced, make sure they're weighing around the same thing, because like I was saying before the camera cut off, yeah, make sure that you weigh the pros and cons before you make your decision, and rush to take steroids or any enhancement drug. Yeah, so that's my take on steroids and enhancements and all of that stuff. Not really involved with it, don't plan on getting involved with it. So yeah, there's your answer for you people out there all wondering and stuff like that. And people say silly stuff as well. Actually, before we finish, like, people say stuff like they see probably a little spot on your back and be like, oh yeah, you gotta be juicing. Bruh, come on, man. One little spot on your back, you will be juicing this. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. There's like a lot of, I don't know whether it's down to jealousy, hatred, whatever it is. I don't know, but come on, man. Gotta stop with the nonsense. Because now it's not even normal to have a spot. If you have a spot, you've got to be juicing, apparently. Crazy. But yeah, that's me done, guys. Hope I answered your question. So you don't have to ask me again. Well, you probably will ask me again. You might not see this video, but if you do see this video, yeah. Please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next one. Over and out.